7 goals in conditions like this. I mean, you'd expect a lower scoring game.
Yeah, I don't think we expected. I don't think anyone would expect 10 goals between the two teams, especially the styles and the past history we've had with these two teams. But sometimes when you get conditions in a venue like this, you really simplify it, and it can work for effectiveness for a team. And you see, the goals weren't necessarily pretty, all of them. They were just kind of throwing it at the net, and that's something we talked about. Is chip it, using our speed to get on it first, so we could get 1 or 2 cycles, and then we were just throwing pucks to the net.
Have you been to Yankee Stadium in your time as a Ranger?
Yeah, I've been to 3 or 4 ball games, so never for a hockey game.
What do you think of? What do you make of Yankee? Just this facility.
There's such rich history and tradition, and I grew up watching a lot of baseball and playing it myself. So you hear of all the championships and the famous players that have played here. So just the kind of era that comes with being inside the stadium, and you just try and enjoy it. The crowd was very energetic all the way through the game, and it seemed like they could see the game because they were watching little puck battles and big hits and plays develop. So I think it was a great venue, and I'm looking forward to Wednesday as well.
How much does the snow affect your vision on ice?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it was kind of coming down in your face there. It's a little wet, and then I think it slowed the game down. You can see the pucks were getting caught on the boards a little bit, but for the most part, it made for a good setting as far as for the fans, and I'm sure on TV as well for the Winter Classic theme, so to speak.
Even though this was a road game, did it have the feel of a home game? It's in New York, obviously, but Devils PA announcers, but the Ranger fans were very loud today.
We knew it was going to be loud for us, and it was loud for them at times, but it seemed like the crowd really got behind us there in a second, and we were feeding off that, and continued to just play a simple game and keep pucks in front of us, and just I think everybody really started to settle in and enjoy it.
How about the way the Devils catch that momentum early? They scored, and yet you guys were able to come back. And what changed between the first and the second?
We just talked about trying to keep everything in front of us. We were a little spread out, and maybe looking to connect the dots, so to speak, and just the way the conditions were. We talked about just being simpler, just chipping pucks out, not necessarily under the tape of guys, but using our speed and legs to get behind them, and that's what happened in the second.
Surprised at the number of goals in this game?
Yeah, definitely a little bit just from the past history of this team. I thought it was going to be pretty tight scoring there, and proved otherwise, so it was a fun game, I'm sure, for everybody.